Hi and hello everyone. So today my group is going to present about wind energy. Before going in details about wind energy, let me introduce my group members first. Me, myself, Vinosa Anapropatan Shelvan, and my friends Natra Abdul Khalid, Nur Suhaili Junaidi, Nur Adlina, Siti Nurafika, Siti Aisha, Nur Ismakani, Nur Nadia, and Nurul Ani Natasha. Wind energy. Sounds confusing, right? So let me explain in details what is actually wind energy. So basically, we can divide the wind energy into two parts, wind and energy. So what is actually wind? Wind is actually the movement of air caused by the uneven heating of the earth by the sun. Then how about energy? Energy. I'm sure everyone familiar with the word energy. So basically, energy is capacity of doing work in several forms such as electrical, thermal, kinetic, potential, and more. So overall, we can conclude that wind energy is actually the movement of air that generate a combination of several energy to form or to produce the electricity. So basically, the wind turbines, the one that produce and convert the wind into the electricity. So this kind of electricity we can use in power application such as in telecommunication. So let's continue with the origin and the background of wind energy. The first person who invented an automatic wind energy using the wind turbines was Charles Brush on the year 1849 till the year 1929. So basically, Charles was known as an American scientist. So wind energy technology was generated by the first actual step using a very simple device 1,000 years ago. So this theoretical formula is very essential, and this technology has been developed by more and more scientists for a better quality. With development and enhancement at the turbine by attaching a rotor blade is actually give us more better result. This technology gives us and produce more electricity, which is useful for everyone. This design is actually the first modern generator of the wind energy.
Development of energy over the years. The start of usage of wind energy can be seen way back in ancient times where people used windmills for grinding and pumping water. Throughout the years, wind energy has developed a lot, starting from 1941 in Vermont, USA. The first utility-scale wind turbine with a capacity of 1.25 megawatts was built. The following decades mostly involved wind turbines being used for remote power applications such as telecommunication and off-grid renewables. Then, in the 1970s, the first modern wind turbine with a capacity of 100 kilowatts was introduced, indicating the beginning of the new era for wind energy. The development of turbines did not stop there, and by the 1980s, the wind turbines reached the capacity of 1 megawatt. In the 1990s, the development of wind turbines continued drastically to the point that the capacity of the turbines reached 1.5 megawatts. The year 2000 marked another significant milestone in the development of wind energy when the capacity of the wind turbines were already exceeding 2 megawatts, and by the end of the decade, wind energy capacity had surpassed 100 gigawatts, making it a commonplace source of electricity globally. In recent years, wind energy has been expanding and in 2021, the capacity of the world's wind turbines exceeded 700 gigawatts, with China being the world's largest wind power market. The rise of wind energy has also been added by the development of larger wind turbines and the utilization of offshore wind farms. As a whole, we can see that wind energy development has come a long way since its beginning, and it is expected to continue developing as more countries taking a turning point towards using renewable energy sources.
Basic mechanism on how the energy is produced. First, using turbines. Next, Turbine blades collect wind's kinetic energy. Besides, wind energy creates lift that cause the blades to turn. Last, the connected blades and drive shaft then turns electric generator on to generate. Now, let's move on to the pros and cons of wind energy.
Advantages of wind energy. First, it is fuel-free. The wind turbine themselves run strictly on the power of wind generated. There is no need for fuel. Once the turbine is completed and installed, it doesn't need to be fueled or connected to any power to continue working. Second, it is a renewable energy source which comes naturally from occurring resources that doesn't get used up. Third, it is one of the cleanest form of energy. Wind energy does not contribute to any climate change by emitting greenhouse gases during energy production. The only time that wind energy indirectly releases greenhouse gases is during the manufacturing and transport of the turbine, as well as during the installation process. Fourth, wind power has a low operating cost. There is no ongoing expenses to acquire fuel. Once the wind turbine is installed, the only real cost is maintenance. As the world decarbonizes electricity generation in the future, wind is a clean, renewable, and low-cost option. Wind turbines save space. Another factor in the wind power pros and cost equation is the fact that it is space efficient and fits well with other land uses. Wind turbine can be spread across the field with enough space between them to be productive. Because they are elevated off the ground, the space below them is open to other uses like farming. The disadvantages of wind energy. First, limited location. Wind power won't work everywhere. We need areas where wind blows strong and steadily to make the investment worth. Even with the ideal location in coastal areas, hills, and open fields where the wind is especially strong, it doesn't blow all the time. Second, expensive upfront costs. The placement of wind turbine in rural areas require further investment in undergrounding lines to send power to more populated areas like towns and cities where it needed, especially during initial installation and building stages. Third, wind turbines can be noisy. Wind turbines create both aerodynamic noises of the blades slicing through the air and mechanical noise of the power generating machinery in them. Lastly, dangerous to some wildlife. Wind turbines can be fatal to wildlife. Bird and bat collide with them and turbines interfere with the bat sonar navigation. Certain species with low reproductive rates are more impacted as they are migratory birds, but researchers are investigating innovatively.
Countries that are using wind energy as the source of energy. First country is China. China has installed capacity of 221 gigawatt and is the leader in wind energy with over a third of the world's capacity. It has world's largest onshore wind farm with a capacity of 7,965 megawatt, which is 5 times larger than its nearest rival. Second is Germany. Countries. With 59.3 gigawatt, Germany has the highest installed wind capacity in Europe. Its largest offshore wind farms are the Gott wind farms, which have a combined capacity of 582 megawatts. Countries is United States. The US comes second with 96.4 gigawatt of installed capacity. The country has 6 of the largest onshore wind farms. These include the Alta Wind Energy Center in California, the world's second largest onshore wind farm with a capacity of 1,548 megawatts. The last country is India. India has the second highest wind capacity in Asia with a total capacity of 35 gigawatt. Apart from China, India is the only ASEAN country to make it to the list. In conclusion, wind energy has enabled remarkable advancements in wind turbine design. Wind turbine issues are examined using theoretical and experimental techniques. Next, the wind energy sector has a bright future. Wind turbines can be built to produce their maximum amount of power for a lower price. Thank you for lending us your ears. That's all from us. Thank you.